you think of this fun coin convention?
Yesterday, walking in and seeing this place packed. First day, first show of the year, exciting. Beyond exciting to see not only the dealer activity, but how many people are just coming here to get back into the passion of collecting coins again. It's a lot of fun.
And you're one of the buyers for one of the television networks that sells coins. What kind of things are people interested in now in the market?
Last year, the U.S. Mint did us a wonderful service, which is a Silver Eagle change, all the different versions of Silver Eagles, and then this brand new 100th anniversary Morgan Dollar program, and that kind of dwarfed everything. What we've seen the last couple of months is people getting back to the old-time collectibles. We call it modern collectibles, kind of like the commemoratives from the 80s to the Silver Eagles of the present. But they're going back now and looking at the Morgan dollars, the Peace dollars, the Barber half dollars, the seeded products from the middle of the 1800s, and we're starting to get a lot of traction in that area. Like, people are really jumping on to those types of things when we can find it, of course. That's the challenge here, is trying to find 2 here, 1 there, 3 here to meld them together and maybe have a product for 8 minutes on one of our shows and down the road.
And some people find television advertising for coin collecting questionable. How do you respond to the naysayers?
Well, there's a couple of different things. One, we offer a service, i.e. we're on network. Yes, we're a business and we're responsible for making money, hopefully, for the network as well. So not only dealers here, us, so it's a process, but it's also an opportunity to let people know what's out there. And it's on the air. There's nothing saying you have to buy. Here's a product, here's a price, and this is what it should look like. We have all of our policies in place to make sure you're happy once you get it. So that way, if it's not quite your standard of maybe a circulated coin, you like more dirt on yours and this is a little bit cleaner, those types of things. So it's an option. Plus, the collecting hobby right now is shifting a little bit, but most of them, I'm a young guy. And so as a result, people being able to come down here to the show and travel and still keep ongoing with their passion. They don't have that. They might not like the internet and interacting because it's not personable. Where us or any of my competitors on TV for that matter, we are alive, we're personable, we're real people, and then our office has real people where they can talk to and help them figure out what they like to do. So by being inside of it, I am, but even going back to when I was a collector before I got into this business decades ago, it was, I'm looking for this coin, where can I find it? And if I'm really wanting to find it and they have it there, isn't that what it's all about? And so, again, if you can't get to a show and experience just how much fun this is, hunting for that coin that might only be $20, but I can't find it, versus shopping on a television network or a catalog from one of the other catalog companies. It's just, hey, keep the passion in the industry going, and we'll all survive if we all just act like adults in this process. And we love it, it's great. We've been doing this now for 35 years. I started in the late 80s on television, and it's just a wonderful opportunity just to say, hey, this is what's out there. These are the options. So many of our collectors today, as I referenced a little bit earlier, started with maybe a commemorative coin in the 80s or a prestige proof set in the 90s and say, hey, this is pretty cool, I love it. Or even think about this, 37 years ago when the Silver Eagle program started, and all of a sudden they say, okay, I love this concept of collecting, the hobby, etc. And they didn't realize that there were Barber half dollars. They didn't realize there were, Indian head cents. They might have heard about them, but they can physically have them, and they're affordable today. Actually, a lot of that older stuff is more affordable than the brand new stuff that's made by the mints around the world. So if you can't find it, then what is it really worth? Or we were chatting earlier, hey, if it costs you $1,000 to fly down here to a show, and it costs you $100 for the hotel and maybe $100 for dinner or whatever you're doing, what about the expenses involved in that? So if the coin is $50 versus $60 or $40, it's always an option of, if you have choices, ask people for choices. Or if it fits what you want to do, jump on it. And that's, I think, what all of us do. It's no different than buying a car or going out and buying furniture for your house. Sometimes it's, I found it, I want it. Sometimes it's, I'm going to try to find a better value because it's an important purchase for me. And we applaud that all the time. It's a lot of fun, but the bottom line, David, is it's supposed to be all about collecting. And I've been doing this since I was a paper boy in the 60s, and we all want to just continue doing that. And if people can help us in that process, all these people on this show helping me find products so I can go on the air next week and sell some more coins to the collecting public that can't get here. That's all it is. And if we make it anything bigger than that, sometimes we got to say shame on us maybe, because if we make it complicated, it's going to be complicated. Let's keep it simple so we can have fun with it. And that's kind of the way I appreciate or try to continue doing. So, hey, hopefully everybody else has the same experience, but if you're local, you got to get down here, man, because this is a lot of fun, a lot of people. I mean, I bumped into 3 people yesterday that said, hey, you're that TV guy. And I said, yeah, I am that TV guy. And they just want to talk coins. They like to talk to people about their passion. And here you get a gazillion people to talk passion with. And that's a good thing. It's a really good thing.